Solve the following triangle. Round answers to 1 decimal place. We'll first label the sides using lowercase letters opposite to the corresponding angles. In this case, we've got 2 sides and the included angle. This is a case where we will use the cosine law to first calculate side B. This is the side opposite the given angle. We can then use the cosine law a second time to calculate angle A. Note we could also use it to calculate angle C. Note that instead of using the sine law to calculate the angle, we're going to use the cosine law. The reason for this is that if you use the sine law, the measures that you would be using could correspond to an ambiguous case, in which case only one of the triangles is actually correct. We can then determine angle C by subtraction from 180 degrees of angles A and B. First of all, using the cosine law to calculate side B, b squared equals a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cosine angle B. Substituting a equals 17, b equals c equals 14, and angle B equals 42 degrees. This gives us b squared equals 131.26, and then taking the square root of both sides gives b equals 11.5 centimeters. Now that we have side B, we can use the cosine law again. This time, we'll figure out angle A. A squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine angle A. Solving for cosine of angle A, we get a squared minus b squared minus c squared, simply moving the b squared and c squared to the other side, and then divide by negative 2bc. Substituting in a equals 17, b, which we had just calculated. Note I am not using the rounded off 11.5, but I'm using 3 decimal places in my value for b. And then plugging in c equals 14, we end up with cosine of a equals 0.1193, corresponding to angle A equals 83.1 degrees, taking the inverse cosine of 0.1193. We then figure out angle C by subtraction of 180 degrees minus the 42 degrees, which was angle B, and 83.1 degrees, which was angle A. This gives a result of angle C equals 54.9 degrees. We then have our results. Side B equals 11.5 centimeters, angle A equals 83.1 degrees, and angle C equals 54.9 degrees.